Have you gotten to watch any Netflix this week? Have you
I
had
have. I have gotten to watch the Netflix this week. Yes.
Okay, what did you watch? Tell us.
I watched the brand new special, the Any Given Saturday special. Now, can I just be honest with you, Austin,
Please.
that I did not watch all of it. I found it's the one segment, right, that has Auburn's in it. There's no other ones in it.
I haven't seen a minute of it.
You have what?
So I was literally asking you. It's on my list. I have not seen a minute of it yet, but from friends and the kind of reviews on social media, it seems like it's a big LSU show. Is what I'm kind of gathering. It's a bit heavy focus on LSU, but it
Okay.
seems like Auburn got its 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, let me set the stage for what I have seen of it. I obviously, most weeks, have a busy week of content creation for you guys around up, so I tried to squeeze in as best I could. When I found some time this week in between things, I was like, okay, let me find the segment that's probably mostly Auburn. I think it's like episode 5 or something like that. And of course, it's not just about Auburn on that one. It's like smattered into that. So I can't
Sure.
speak to is every episode that split between 2 or 3 teams. I'm sure it is, but it did feel a little bit heavy on LSU because LSU and Auburn were the two featured on that. And LSU does tend to get a little bit more of the time, so to speak. Now, granted, this is a series that they did when, like it was the season before. And so they can only work with what the team is giving you. And we all know last year, the subject matter wasn't always so great, except they did choose to film a lot of the last home game, which is what this was really about, was overcoming adversity. It was about the Texas A&M documentary style capturing of that week and that game and those moments. Keandre Lambert-Smith making that big catch, the big stop or drop
Mm-hmm.
to lose in quadruple overtime for Texas A&M visiting Auburn. So it was great. I would recommend just go watch it because I think it does do a good job of putting things into perspective last year. I think sometimes it gets lost in the minutia about wins and losses, the other things that are going on in at play here, and I thought they did a pretty good job of it. To be honest with you,
That's good. That was the penultimate part of the year. Just with we talked about it then. It felt like going into as soon as it was labeled a night game, and as soon as it was kind of all the bells and whistles were hung around it, it felt like that was going to be a special week, and it turned out to be just that. So I'm glad that was showcased. When this idea came out of the documentary, to me it was because these are popular now, right? There's the quarterback NFL one, if you've seen that, and it focuses on 3 or 4 guys. There's others, but 16 teams in the SEC, and you're telling me you're going kind of cover all of them. I never really bought into that. That would be kind of an equal, and you get something out of it. Like
right?
to do all that and still it be quality would take a lot of time and effort. So I'm not surprised if there's a heavy emphasis on a couple of teams, but
Right.
I'm glad the best part of Auburn season was covered.
Well, and here's the thing too. I don't think everybody opted into this, if I'm not mistaken, if I
Oh, okay.
remember correctly. And so maybe LSU, I don't know if they paid more to have more of that, but they also had a little bit more of exciting season at times than Auburn
Sure.
did. So you understand that they can only go with the material that worked out. I thought they did a really good job of this, Austin, of putting the spotlight on what Peyton Thorne had to go through here at Auburn. And I think sometimes a lot of you and none of most of your cowards that do it this way, that just go after Peyton Thorne, especially, when he's got some family stuff going on right now. It still happens, Austin, to this day. I've had to call a few people already. It paints him in a really good light of overcoming adversity. He takes center stage a lot. So does Cam Coleman in that. We've seen the quote from Eugene Asante about how he and those leaders are setting the foundation for the future and okay in that sacrifice, that my service will be in that sacrifice, I think was that phrase or something like that at the end. It did a good job of capturing that. So I would highly recommend everybody go check at least that segment out. If you got time, go watch the rest of it because maybe you'll appreciate the whole project that came together. But of course, let's be honest, they made a sports fan documentary series. You had to be an idiot to not think that the sports fans are just going to go find the segments they want to watch
Right.
and then pay attention to that one.